Hello, it's Mrs. Hall. I'm here to teach you a surprise or a mystery drawing using only letters. And today we are going to use the letter A. We will use the uppercase A and a lowercase a. Get a pencil, get a paper, and get ready. So the first thing I want you to do is actually put your paper up and down like this. And you're going to draw your capital letter A right in the middle towards the bottom of your paper. I'm going to use Sharpie just so that you can see it better, but you can start with pencil. That way if you make a mistake, you can erase. So here we're going to draw our capital letter A. So it's a zigzag up, a zigzag down, and a line across. Here, I'm going to go over that line one more time. Okay, so I've got my capital A. Now, we're going to turn our paper like this so that it looks like that. Any guesses what this is going to be yet? We'll find out. So the first thing that we're going to do is on the top of this, I guess now that our A is turned sideways, it's on the top. Right here, we're going to draw a backwards kind of bump, almost like a backwards upside down hook, like that. And then you're going to draw a line that goes over and then stop. And then on the other side, you're going to do another bump. Can you guess what it is yet? We'll find out. We're going to take this one and we're going to do a line that goes backwards. If you want to, you can curve it a little bit first like this, but you don't have to. And then you're going to go back. You might be able to guess what we're drawing. Starts with an A. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a zigzag line that kind of goes from here to here. So we're going to go zigzag, up, down, zigzag, like that. And on the bottom line, we're going to keep it pretty smooth and straight. We're just going to go back like that. And now we're going to take this part and we're going to curve it up kind of like a big letter C, okay? And if sometimes when I'm practicing a curve, like I'm about to do a big line, I want to practice first, I don't press down with my pencil. I'll just kind of pretend I'm going to draw it until I think, okay, nope, that's too small. Okay, that's kind of what I want to do. And so I'll kind of do that a couple of times, and then I'll say, okay, now I think I'm ready. I made my big letter C, big curve, and then I'm going to have this line connect back to that one, and you might be able to tell what this is. I'm going to go ahead and reveal it. It's an alligator. A for alligator. So I'm going to have this tail curve back and connect to my zigzags. Now, if you made that curve a little bit wider, that's all right. This can be like a big, wide, fat tail, and that's okay. So now we need to give our little alligator feet. And you can do that by doing a line down, and then going zigzag, 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 and then line up, line down, zigzag, 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 line up. If yours look different, that's okay. And we need to draw an eye in here. And how I draw an eye is I'll draw a circle, and then I'll put a little dot on the inside for his eye. And then, of course, our alligator needs big, sharp teeth. So we're going to go little zigzag, 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 all the way up. Zigzags on the bottom. Now, you might be wondering, what is this line in here? Well, I thought it'd be funny if we turn that line into something. So it could just be a stick, or maybe you can turn it into something else. But here, I'm going to just draw another line here and then draw like a little piece that comes off so it looks like it's a stick. And he's about to break it because his jaw is so strong. So maybe you can draw some action lines next to it. Those are called action lines, and it shows us as the viewer that, ooh, that's under some stress. It's going to move soon. It might break. He might snap it because he's a big alligator. Oh, I forgot a nostril. I'm going to give him his little nostril nose. There we go. So you could leave it like this. You could color it. You could add more to it. You could add another bump here to show that there's another eye on the other side. You could draw another bump here to kind of show that there's another nostril on the other side. If you wanted to, you could. So that eye could be facing the other way, or we could draw another eye here. That looks kind of cute. And you could draw another set of shorter legs that show that there's some more legs on the other side of this alligator. I suppose we could give him little bumpies all the way up his tail. All right, that's our A is for alligator. All right, with this, I just wanted to show you that even if you draw your A's differently than how I did, you can still make this drawing and it can still be really cool. They just gives them all a different look or a different personality. So don't worry if yours doesn't look like the ones that I drew. All of them can be really cool, all in their own ways. And feel free to start adding some other little details as you go. Include a background, or like I like to add eyebrows. You can make them look angry if you make angry eyebrows, or you can make them look surprised or kind of sad. I tried to make this one eating a butterfly and this one eating a hamburger, but it was kind of hard with a big thick marker. Anyway, you can see how fun it can be. We got our capital A's for alligator. Let's do another one using a little a. A lowercase a, you might say. And this time you can leave your paper side to side to start. And we're going to draw our lowercase a right in the middle of our paper. And your A might look different. Some friends like to draw their A's with a circle first and then a line. Some people get a little wild and draw their A's more like this. But this is basically the type of A that we're going to draw. You can do any of these A's. In fact, I'll do all of them, okay? So what do you think we're going to turn it into? A is for? Let's find out. I'm going to take this line and I'm going to actually just draw a bump on the side of it. So it almost looks like a capital letter D, if you're familiar with that one. I'm going to do it over here too. Curve, curve, curve. Now we're going to add another one right over here. So along the top and the bottom, we're going to add another bump on the end. Any guesses what this is going to be? Bump, 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 bump. A is for ant. Ant. So ants have 6 legs. So we're going to have to draw either 3 legs, like for one side of the ant, or you could draw 6 legs to show all of the legs. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you could do 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Or you could just do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However you want to do your legs. You just have to have 3 on one side or 6 total. I think I like having 6. There we go. 6 legs. And then we got to give them some, you know what? Yeah, they do. Ants have antenna. So let's give them some antenna. So line, line, and then circle, circle. Line, line, circle, circle. You can kind of change the way that your ant's emotions are. If they're straight up and down, he looks very alert. Maybe if they're droopy, he's kind of sleepy or tired or sad. Maybe they're like this. Maybe he just got struck by lightning and they're all zigzaggy like lightning. And he's going like this and his mouth is going, ah, that was crazy. Maybe he's tired. Maybe he's very excited. Or maybe he's just a happy ant. So, A is for ant. You could add a whole bunch of ants. You could have a whole army of ants. Oh, that's another A word. Army. Starts with A. A is for army. Army of ants. So you could fill your paper with a bunch of ants, or maybe we can draw him on an ant hill. We can go bump and jump line like that, bump, and then jump over our ant, and then do another slanted line down. So it looks like he's kind of on top of his ant hill. All right, those are our surprise drawings with the letter A. We have our lowercase a and our uppercase A.